close that tab. Gonna minimize that shit. Podcast solo. Alright. I haven't done a podcast in so long. Holy crap, I forgot. What do I do? What do I do? Gage, think. You started the podcast. What do you do? What's the first thing you say? Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 21st installment of the Nerdperior podcast. What's up, Charnel? Thank you for stopping in by the stream. I really appreciate it. Guys, it has been a while. So the last time I did a podcast was actually leading up to my 3rd year anniversary. And that was a pretty fun stream, you know. It was only 15 minutes though, so it kind of sucked. There wasn't really any content. I didn't really talk about anything besides what I was about to post, which, by the way, I hope you all enjoyed that video. It was actually a great video that I posted. And holy shit, I just forgot something. I'll be right back in a second. You can tell I'm a professional podcaster. They call me Joe Rogan, all right? All right, I'm black. I completely... So guys, you already know it wouldn't be a Nerdperior podcast if I wasn't late. You know, I said this podcast would be at 7 o'clock, and it is 7:13. And let me tell you why. It's a legit excuse this time. I had to take a shit. When I pooped, it kind of burned a little. It was like a little singy feeling, you know? Like, do you know when you have just a little tad bit of hot sauce seasoning on something and you like feel the spiciness, but it's not spicy? That's what my butthole felt like. Nerdperior is gone quick. Say the N-word. Don't say the N-word while he's gone. But yeah, what's up, Charnel? Thank you for popping by the stream. I was so surprised when I found out you weren't black. Even though I really knew you weren't black. It's just, I don't know, bro. You have a black name. You sound black. And then the Kanye West profile picture, it all just kind of tied it together. I'm not black. I know that now. I know that now. Guys, I actually just woke up. So, a good like 10 minutes before the podcast, I actually woke up. I fell asleep accidentally because I'm tired. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and I fell asleep at like 2 a.m. Which I have the worst sleep schedule ever. I really don't understand it. It's just so confusing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I fell asleep and then I woke up and my thumb is having this huge issue. My thumb feels completely broken. I've never had a broken like finger or anything, but it feels actually like destroyed for some reason, and I don't know why. I think I did something to it in my sleep. Yo, what's up, Alex? Charnel, do you have change for a knuckle sandwich? Damn, he just destroyed you, Charnel. I can pretend to be black now. You can pretend to be Swagger Souls. You can pretend to be Swagger Souls. Yeah, guys, we were in the Discord last night, and Charnel came in, and he sounded like Swagger Souls. Swagger Souls and like 30 other, you know, faceless YouTubers at once. It's so funny. He beat his meat hard, John. That's an interesting fact. That's an interesting fact. But welcome to the stream, John. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming in. So, guys, let's get into the meat of the podcast. So first up, let's talk about my graduation present. Now this is actually a really funny story. So a little while ago, my mom told me that, Gage, you better graduate because your graduation present is huge. And so after she said that, she started talking about a Challenger, right? Which is, by the way, is my dream car, which I plan on getting in the future. And so I was like, is she getting me a Challenger? And so for days and days, it just kept on going on, and we kept on talking more and more, and the more she talked, it really seemed like she was gonna buy me a Challenger. So I was like all excited. I'm like, bro, my mom's buying me a Challenger. But I kept a doubt in the back of my mind just in case that didn't happen. But I was like, bro, there's no way she's getting me a Challenger. There's no way she's not. And so We drive out, which this was kind of the first red flag. I was like, why are we driving out? Like, why do you need me to come? And I guess like, oh yeah, she's just showing me the car, even though we can't really take it home. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So we drove up there. It took like around 45 minutes, and we got there. It was not even close to a Challenger. It was like a 300-pound tractor tire wheel. Now, don't get me wrong. That's something to be excited about for me. I actually always wanted a tractor wheel so I can flip it outside in the back, you know. I always wanted a tractor tire so badly. But the thing is, it was like, I was excited for it. But it was so much less excitement than I thought, because I thought it was a Challenger. And it was just so funny that, like, how off it was. And it's completely my fault. But, the reason why I really thought it was a Challenger was because every time I would mention Challenger, my mom would cover her face up. And then the next day she was talking about like, oh, blah, 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 getting a different second car. Would you mind paying this off? And I was like, alright. She's throwing me off the trail. She's throwing me off the trail. But unfortunately, my mother did not buy me a Challenger. And it wouldn't have made sense anyways, because, I mean, why? Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense why she would have gotten me a Challenger anyways. But it's just so funny that that happened. But yeah, guys, there was something big that happened today. F, yeah, sure, Al, that, it is a big F. That story is a big F. Yo, Robbie09, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining on in. This loser didn't even upload a video today. God. Frick Robbie09, guys. You should turn the NP neon sign. Oh, I should turn it on. Alright, I'll turn it on right now. Alright, I'm black. But yeah, guys, that's the story of how I thought my mom was gonna get me a Challenger, but I ended up getting a tractor tire instead. It was so weird though. The reason why it was so confusing, because I was like, alright, so I guess that she was gonna get me some Pokemon cards, and she said no, it's bigger than that. And I said a Pokemon booster box, and she's like, you think that's what I'm getting you? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, it's way bigger than that. So in my head, the only thing that was bigger than a booster box of Pokemon cards was a Challenger. So, you know, it's super embarrassing. I don't know why I thought my mom would have bought me a Challenger. What's the tire for though? Oh, just for flipping it. It's just for working out. It's just some fun stuff like that. I always wanted a tire, but the thing is, first of all, nobody's getting rid of those tires because they cost hundreds of dollars to get rid of. And to actually buy one of those tires, I don't know how much they cost, but it's really expensive. Let me look it up real quick. Here, let me look it up. Tractor tire, how do you spell tire cost? Yeah, like $800 to buy a tractor tire, which is a lot of money. You can't just be spending on that. But yeah, my mom got it for free. I'm really grateful for it, don't get me wrong. It was just, the situation was so funny because I thought I was getting something completely else. Tire. Okay, I spelled tire T-I-R-R-O-R. I'm slightly retarded, guys. It's a disease. It's a mental illness. But something big happened today. It was the senior parade. It was so awesome. So the senior parade was basically to make up for the fact that the seniors, we lost prom. Hold on, I see new chats. Your boy is back on Fort and he is disappointed. XL, I can relate. I downloaded Fortnite again because Recon Expert was in the item shop, and then I bought it. I didn't buy it. I had a few thousand V-Bucks on my account because of Save the World. But I got on and I had a blast. The first day back on, I had so much fun playing. And then the second day I was like, I'm uninstalling this game again. And yeah, the game isn't fun. But what I was But anyways, the senior parade was amazing. It actually was so fun. So what my mom did for the parade was everybody was in their cars, right? But what my mom did is we got this like regal chair and we put it in the back of our truck and we stood it up and then we tied it down to the truck bed. And so I was in the back in this amazing looking chair. I was just sitting back like this, and then I had my arms on the chair, and it was so fun. I'm not even joking. People I didn't even know were yelling to me because it was such a cool idea. I made up the idea and my mom executed it, and not execute like the Pokemon, you know, like the word execute. She's the one who executed it. She made it. She's the one who made it happen, and it was just so awesome. And yeah, I hope that I'm actually graduating because that parade would have been embarrassing. I love staying home and not graduating. Hey, it sucks, man. The senior year sucks a lot, but the thing is, at least something different's happening. It kind of sucks that we're not getting the tradition of going to prom and stuff, and not getting a good like graduation ceremony. But the thing is, at least we have something to talk about. At least we can say something that was different about 2020, you know? And that's a good feeling. That's like a positive way to look on things. And it's way better than just being like, shit, we didn't get prom or anything. Like this whole float thing was so amazing. It was actually so fun, and it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for coronavirus. Congrats, you can officially hold a gun. Oh wait, I don't think I can. California is reopening schools next week. That's crazy, dude. Bro, coronavirus is never gonna end. I actually wrote a current event article. I had to write a whole page on, and so what I did was I wrote a whole page about the protesting and rioting going on, and how basically the coronavirus is never gonna end. There's no way the coronavirus is ever gonna end. With all this, and like, I'm not saying, I don't want to get into politics actually. Politics is for faggots. But something I want to talk about real quick is I want to get you guys on some new music. So there's this artist that I recently found named Oliver Tree. He is an amazing artist. I found him like a month ago, and I started listening to all of his music, and it just feels so fresh and so new. It feels like every song is a banger, and he has such a unique sound, and he is actually having his debut album come out next week on the 12th, and I'm so excited for it. And you guys should definitely listen to him because he's such a good artist. He really deserves it. What is it? Like, for me, I'm always pursuing new music, which it's always so hard to find. It's so hard to find an artist that you're genuinely like believe in, and you're like, oh, all of his music's good. It's hard to find artists like that nowadays. And for me, I know the artists that I previously listened to, I sucked them dry. Post Malone, Lil Skies, Ariana Grande, I can barely listen to those guys anymore just because I've listened to them thousands and thousands of times over and over. It's just so bad, right? And it's so nice to have like fresh new music. And speaking of another person that I found out about recently, it's Joji. Now, I always knew about Joji ever since George quit being Filthy Frank. I always knew that he became Joji, but I never actually listened to his music till recently, right? And I actually found I fell in love with his music. And I never even imagined that I could love his music as much as I loved him being Filthy Frank. And I genuinely love Joji's music so much, and you guys definitely have to check them out because, you know, you guys are probably just like me, always looking for some new music that's good and amazing. Now let me read some chat. I know I missed a lot. Well, bro, Oliver Tree A. Yeah, I've been listening to his music for months. Yeah, for me, it's been roughly a month. Call me a faggot, but I sure hope Trump's Centimeter Peter wins next election. Why do you say that, XL? Oh, yo, Daniel, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for joining on in. Listen to the band 1975. All right. I will certainly have to check them out. Abundant. Happy graduation, class of 2020, boy. If I graduate, that's the thing. I really hope I do. So what's actually going on with school right now is I'm pretty sure I'm gonna graduate. I just have to keep on like turning in assignments and stuff, and I'm working my ass off, and this is unfortunately the time of my life where I have to put schoolwork in before YouTube, and it's been so hard for me to get out videos lately. I just been like so sad and everything. I don't know. It's just so hard to get out videos lately, and it's gonna be really hard to do 14 days of Nerdperior this year. I'm still gonna do it, of course, but I would like to go into 14 days of Nerdperior with some ideas before I just go in there and put that amount of stress on me again. Because yeah, last time 14 days of Nerdperior, I wanted to kill myself. Like, it was day 7, I was like, oh my god. But 14 days of Nerdperior, guys, it's gonna happen. No matter what, it's gonna happen. And I was wondering, would you guys prefer me to do 14 days of Nerdperior starting at the end of June or starting on July 1st? That's what I want to know. I graduated last week. Yo, congratulations, Daniel. I'm happy for you graduating, dude. Yeah, I'm really happy for you. You should listen to Robert DeLong. I met him at Santa Monica, and he was shit-faced. Robert DeLong. DeLong cock. Am I right, boys? On my face when I watched the graduation video of all 2020 graduation kids in my school, and I don't see my brother. Why wouldn't you see your brother, Alex? Yo, Alex, I still got that picture on my computer of you where you got all tight, remember? Of you, like, doing the, you know, I had to do it to him pose. It was so funny, man. Good times. Yo, Saharo Games, what is up, bro? Thank you for joining in on the stream. I haven't seen you in a while, bro. What's up? What's up? How's everything going with you, dude? But yeah, other than that, guys, I've been chilling. I haven't spent, by the way, guys, I haven't spent money on Pokemon cards in a long while. I spent like close to $400 on cards, and I was like, all right, I need to slow down a little bit. And those cards aren't arriving till around July 22nd, because the cards came from Australia, but I know that I got a really good price on them. The reason it just hurt me so much having to spend so much money at once, and also because I had to loan some money from my mom, and which made me feel kind of bad, right, that I loaned money from my mom. But my mom's loaned money from me before, so, and I made sure to tell her that if you can't loan me the money, don't loan me the money, and she loaned me the money, so it's whatever. But I would have ended up spending way much more money to get these cards if I didn't buy this lot. So basically, it was the CD promos for, it's all the Japanese CD promo Pokemon cards. So it's Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, and they're all holographics. So what this would have ran me if I bought all of these singular is around $100 for the Venusaur, around like $200 for the Blastoise, and over $250 for the Charizard. And that would have came out to what, $350, like around $450. Now what this came with is those 3 cards in incredible condition, by the way, with 9 other promo cards which I don't know the price of them, but the thing is, I got them basically for free. You know, if you think about it, I got a steal on those CD promos and I got extra cards. And not only that, it comes with the original 1998 Pokemon promo CD that these cards came with. So I'm actually really excited for that. It's just gonna take ages to come in. Because you failed, LeMayo. Blow your whole life savings on Pokemon. $4,000, not 4,000, 400. Buy them with Donald Trump's credit card. Oh yeah, I wish I had Donald Trump's credit card. And then I would get arrested and thrown into prison forever. But Donald Trump gets stuff for free, probably. 5 Pocket Monster cards, I could sell those for thousands of dollars. Send me pictures of the cards, Charnel. I think you might be overpricing your cards. You read this wrong. You this read wrong. That was good. That was good, Excel. That was really good. You really got me there. If I could find them, all right. If you have to go off and find the cards, bro, they're probably not in good condition. I'm just saying that much. They're probably not worth that much, bro. To Bangkok and then name it. Oh, guys, look at this meme I just saw on Twitter. Sorry, I was looking at Twitter real quick. I just had to check it. Teacher, today we are going to Bangkok. The kid named Cock. That's a classic meme. That's a pretty good meme. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Shit's crazy recently. It's the price of my speaker. Hey, man, that's a good price for me. I haven't touched them in like 8 years. Yeah, well, my uncle hasn't touched me in like 8 months. So, you know, what's the difference? It's so crazy how fast you go through a script, guys. Now, the podcast isn't scripted, but I have like certain topics to talk about. You know, here's some of the topics. And it's crazy. I went through all those topics within 16 minutes, which is crazy to think because I feel like with the topics that I had, I feel like that's an overabundance of topics for any normal podcast. Well, there's some reason that I just go through them so quickly. Thoughts on the cancel Nerdperior controversy? Excel, are you gonna make a video on that or not? I was thinking you were gonna do it, but I don't know if you are. But if you are, I think a man may have to make a funny reaction video to it, and one may or may not be already in the works. Who knows? Bring back Uncle Gage. Yeah, we need Uncle Gage back for sure. He was the one who touched our hearts and our penises. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the whole parade thing at the school was all recorded. My mom had a phone and it was like this really weird perspective. Here's the phone at the bottom of the bed and here's me sitting and it's just recording like this, and it's like it's a really funny thing, a shark. But yeah, it's so funny. I need content, so pull a Keemstar soon. Alright, dude. I got you. I'll say the N-word in a video or something that I can properly get exposed. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just kidding. But yeah. How's everybody doing though? What's going on in your guys' lives? Because that's what I want to know right now. I'm done talking about mine. Now it's about you guys'. Tell me what's been going on with you guys. I'll give you a second to get your thoughts together, and I'll just sit back and chill and wait for those texts, okay? But yeah, right now it's so hot in my room. Having this ring light on me while it's 90 degrees upstairs in a long sleeve, I'm dying. I've been building a surfboard. How does that work, John? How are you building a surfboard? Yes, Nerdperior. Nuclear nerd out. Yes, we need that. Someone tried saying my gameplay was fake, trying to expose me. I'm gonna expose you, Daniel. You're a hacker, bro. You got Damascus. That means you hack. That's like the only way you could have gotten Damascus. It only makes sense. I actually deleted Modern Warfare. I couldn't have it on my computer anymore. It was just this game. I actually got on to play it last night, and I was like, wait, I uninstalled this game like a week ago, and some reason I still have only 30 gigabytes on my computer left. Free Yardmaster wrongly backbanned. How did you get backbanned, and what does that even mean? I'm kind of retarded. I don't even know what backband means. Is that like vacuum clean? No, I'm just kidding. I shape it with foam and cover it with duct tape and fiberglass it. You better be using the what is it? The keep the water out. Oh, okay. Charnel sent some pictures of his Pokemon cards, so let's rate them, guys. 1080p gameplay. All right. Here, let's rate these cards. So right here, he seems to have a fossil set Shelder, fossil set Seadra, fossil set Horsey, and fossil set Slowbro in Japanese, right? And I'm not gonna lie, Charnel, these cards aren't worth anything, bro. No, but typically the Japanese cards aren't even close to as worth as much as the English cards are, and this is like that for every set. Even in the English set, I actually own this entire set. I don't want to show you guys because I have a whole entire video coming out where I open every card from the set, which by the way only you guys will know that. But even in the English set, like this Slowbro, it's only worth like $5 in decent condition, and like the rest of these cards are technically just penny cards. They're worth nothing. That has to be a fake pick, LeMayo. Why do you say that? I thought they were rare in the US. No, Japanese cards aren't like sought after in the US. There's only a few collectors that will go for Japanese cards, but typically it's like, why go for Japanese cards? And also, I can tell, bro, if you flip these cards back, they're gonna be in the worst condition ever. They're gonna look like straight 8s. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry, but your cards aren't worth that much. I really hate to say that to you, but they're not really worth anything, bro. But yeah, Slowbro is Pog. I agree with that. I love Slowbro. Such a cool design for a Pokemon. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to take you down like that, dude. Oh, that's the other thing you sounded like. You sounded like Penguin Zero. Which, by the way, I'm sorry, I hate Penguin Zero. There's something about that YouTuber's voice that just makes me want to sock him in the face, dude. Not you, Charnel. You sound more like Swagger Souls. But, like, I just want to sock Penguin Zero so fast, dude. Magic the Gathering is so much better than Pokemon. Have you actually played the Pokemon TCG, John? Do you know how to play it? I played Magic the Gathering before. I've played it very like, what is it? I've barely played it, but I've played it before. And Magic the Gathering, it seems like a pretty decent game. I had a friend years ago that wanted to buy my Pocket Monster card for $100, but obviously we were young, so we were dumb. Yeah, those cards aren't worth anything, Charnel. It really sucks to say that, but it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. There's so many instances of people thinking their cards are worth thousands of dollars, and then realize nobody would even buy their cards for $1. It's tough. It's tough. I actually have a lot of cards though that are worth like a lot of money. My birthday Pikachu alone, with how great of condition it is, I think it could get a PSA 9 if I sent it into PSA, which I'm not gonna do. See, I'm in this dilemma of wanting to send some of my cards to PSA, but the thing is, like, I don't know, you can never just hold the card in your hand, but I guess that's the point. you have it in this thing that protects the card forever and doesn't let any damage happen to it. I had like 200 different ones. That's good. That's a good amount. But yeah, this podcast went extremely stale very quickly. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just there's not much going on in my life, to be honest. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing this podcast. It feels nice to be doing it again after so long. I hope I can get into the habit of doing the podcast again, because there is something I do love about the podcast. It's kind of offering something a video can't. It's kind of offering the behind the scenes, my thoughts at the time. Even if I do like a podcast a month, right? It's kind of summing up my feelings of that time. I'm not gonna lie, let me sum up the way I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling like shit. I feel depressed. I hate living. And that's not a joke at all. Everybody thinks that's all joking and stuff, but it really isn't. That's genuinely the way I've been feeling lately. And I'm just hoping that someday I can look back on this and know that I have that feeling of where it's like you'll feel better in time, you know? And I hope I can have that feeling sometime soon. Credit card for Pokemon card is the society we live in. We live in a society, dude. Pokemon cards should be in the new currency. Dude, that's what's gonna happen when the world ends, guys. The only currency is gonna be rare Pokemon cards. And yeah, same. I just don't want to spread negativity. Same, XL. I felt Pikachu is worth $10. It depends on what Pikachu it is, though. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck at a place where, to be honest, nobody on the internet knows what you're going through. People can claim that they know you, but really, on the internet, even what I tell you surface level, none of you guys, like, I guess you guys know me. Like, we've talked to each other in Discords and stuff, but it's like it's so whack. I felt like so much shit lately, and it's just stuff that I can't talk about, you know, because it's so, like, looked down upon feeling this way, you know? And I don't know. I kind of look down on feeling this way myself, and not because I don't feel embarrassed, but I genuinely feel like, why do I feel this way and other people aren't, you know? And it's, I don't know. I'm home alone almost 7 days out of the week. Nobody ever hits me up. It's just, I don't know. Feels like you have nobody sometimes, even though you're surrounded by so many people. This piece of shit of quarantine is a kick in the ass. Yeah, it is. And just like, yeah, dude, I want to talk about something that's been going on in my life, but I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't put that kind of information out. It's not anything, like, of course it's personal information, but it's not like personal information of like giving away like where I live or something. It's like, I don't know if I should talk about it in case one of those persons see this podcast. I'll still be in stream. I'm just lurking, currently robbing the casino. Alright, bro. Are you playing GTA, dude? I downloaded GTA, and it's a decently fun game. It's a decently fun game. I actually enjoy it, but you do need fun playing it. When Nerd almost leaks his address 2 years ago, that's a big yikes, Charnel. It's a huge yikes. I see Charnel in the voice chat in the Discord. You know, I've robbed the casino like 20 times already. That's funny though. So, I guess I'll talk about it. I don't know, dude. It feels so awkward talking about this shit. It feels like on the internet you shouldn't be sharing like personal stuff. I don't know. It feels so awkward. Because, man, you can look, and that's another thing. If you show negativity on the internet, it'll come to bite you in the ass like a long time later, and it'll be used against you. which is bullshit, by the way, but it's understandable. I mean, if somebody's gonna use something on you, they're gonna pull up. And something I've had like kind of carried around with me, I was feeling some shit in 2017 and I wasn't in the best headspace, and the reason why I can never share with you guys, it's actually, I've never even shared it with another human being. You know, that shit was just so tough what I was going through at the time. And of course, this kind of like affected my mood. Now, I'm not saying it's 100% my fault of the stuff that happened, but because there was obviously misinterpretation, and it might have been misinterpretation based on my attitude at the time. And so basically I was talking to this person and telling him like my feelings at the time, which could have came off as complaining. And then later on, that same guy in the beginning of 2018 makes like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just, I'm so over it. You know, it's kind of like I felt bad about it for so long and felt defenseless about it because I couldn't defend myself on it, which is a stupid way to feel. But I don't feel that way anymore, and it's kind of just, I'm in that point of trying to erase that from my head and just never think about it again, because I really genuinely don't care. It's just something that pops in my mind sometimes that you kind of are just pissed about that happened to you. And that's a reason why you really have to be careful with what you say on the internet, because even if it's not negative, you can just be talking about how, you know, you're feeling like shit lately, and then somebody will come back and be like, oh, they'll just like make up some shit on you, and it's all bullcrap. Everything with the internet's bullcrap. Anybody will make anything to get shit on you, and you don't really know who you're talking to on the internet, really. It's crazy, dude. The days we live in. It's crazy. Sorry to get so deep there, guys. I pooped my pants. Yeah, dude, I can relate. That's a gamer moment if I've ever seen it. I'm gonna check my school email real quick. By the way, guys, if you were ever in that school stream where I was doing homework on stream, it was so funny. I made my profile picture of Perry the Platypus getting eaten out by I was about to say Vladimir Putin by Doofenshmirtz, and I never got in trouble for it, so that's great. Remember when you called me in class and you said my teacher was so loud? Yeah, I was playing PUBG while you were in class doing homework. Nerdperior streams during class, lol, yeah. Those are the times, man. 2017. 2017 was good, even though I was going through some stuff. It was a good year. 2018 was a good year. 2019 was a good year. And hopefully we can look at the bullshit of what happened in 2020. It's kind of think and kind of reminisce of it. Peak year of epicness. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end the podcast here. I gotta actually record a video because it's been 3 days since I've posted a video and I haven't even started working on my next video. So I probably should work on that, but we got a nice 40-minute podcast going here. Well, 39 minutes and 23 seconds. That is pretty good. But I would like to thank you all for coming out to the 21st installment of the Nerdperior podcast, and many more to come. Yeah, guys, I'm happy to be doing the podcast again. Hopefully I can do another one in a week or two. And I want to give a shout out to everybody who came out to this stream. Thank you, Charnel, Alex, John, Kamal, Excel, Daniel, and yeah, that's everybody who came out tonight. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. And you know, make sure to check out my newest video on my channel if you haven't seen it already. I actually did a lot of work in it. Here, I'll link it. Oh, actually, if you guys haven't seen the restore Pokemon cards video, that's a good one. That's a good one. So yeah, here's the link for that, guys. I love you all, and have a good night, guys. I had to